Jamaican. Yeah. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third down and 9. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
At the 47-yard line.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long.
Nice. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, Penix, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Now Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to have the Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third and 2. Here we go. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here for Robinson. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It is bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Let's go. Ready. 70 Lions. Come 19. Come 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Penix. They'll try to set up the screen here. Finding room at midfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Second and 10.
Tag! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Viking 18.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and long. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Shut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Penix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances of picking up a key 3rd down?
And I think his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
2-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a...
And he will get into the end zone. Charlie Werner. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Moving to his right. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. On the option, here's Robinson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On the jump.
3rd and 9.
Set up. Pass the 6.
To throw is Penix. Pulled in by Carter. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A carry. This is Carter. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They face second down and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
Throwing is Penix. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Go.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set. 60.
Now Penix going to get it forward on the pop pass. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Got it. Ready?
Second and goal.
Set up.
From the gun, it's Penix. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third and goal.
79 Broncos. Ready? Viking 18. Warriors 70.
Again, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Second down. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, set.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
I got to bring it to you, cowards, and it's gonna be quick. Oh, you made the been the show before. You know the motherfucker you run with, get done with, done quick. You go and broke the dog with some bump. They go click, now 1-1. All over some numbers. Ain't that something? It's the money of...
On the double.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Go!
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
DC, ready? DC.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7 on the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's got room past the 25. Off to the races. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Real quick, whole squad on that rail.
3rd and 10.
Set. 60 Bison.
From the gun, here is Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Real quick. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Thrust to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 9-yard line.
And here comes Robinson. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It is 3rd and long. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on, guys, dig deep. Let's go. Teamwork, baby. That's right. Take it to him.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Flush to his right. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Quick throw taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Loop to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carter. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 6 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Over the middle, caught by London. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get an even 20 on that loss. First down, Atlanta.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Third and long.
Shut up! 7 Pirates! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Now Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The backfield empty here for third and 2.
Let's go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will score. Game on. Michael Penix. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Penix. This one popped in the air and intercepted.
just curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 comes together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
On the run, here's Carter.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
46-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
To throw is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing again, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
To throw again, it's Penix. Now a screen set up for Carter. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So here it is, fourth down and 10.
Here we go. Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons have cut the deficit to 5.
Falcons 26.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.